Was precisely what I had pushed the wrong button, and my 3 cents I missed out a little bit. But when the little Tweety birds gotta talk about me, and that's because Pam Schwartz, my nurse practitioner, coming up soon. Oh, you need your antipsychotic, don't you? She's the one who prescribes it. I don't dismiss that you need your stuff. I need evidence. It's just a magical miracle that every single time I'm nuts. They don't have an antipsychotic that's perfect. There's no Jesus in a bottle, but the Jews don't believe in it. It's God bless you, God bless you. I have a Jewish friend. I said, God bless you in Jesus' name. And he said, well, I accept the blessing, T-Y for thing, but not in Jesus' name. And my dad wouldn't have ever noticed any difference. But, he was happy to a little bit notice some difference, especially early on. So far as some are tapering up for Jesus, we were tapering down. And there's no way to say that's what they profess. This one man, God, whatever his problem he was talking about, that Bible delineates exact occurrences, situation that's gonna happen someday in the future. And I don't think so. They're just trying to pull details out of nowhere and expose and all that crap. I think that's cool. So cool. Think you know about end times. There's no one knows. No one knows. There's just so far people who have guesstimated and got it. And there's ones who have already placed their bets, and I don't really care about it. It's just like, if you're strolling, and I tell some people, as long as I post it on Facebook, make a YouTube movie of it and stuff, people are gonna know how nuts I am. And, they're proving, but at CNN, that Trump, although the AI said it thought that narcissism is just a personality disorder, a personality trait disorder. It's not a mental illness. Hands up, don't. But so that's crazy and everything, because I was telling myself how I think it is a mental illness, and now CNN is, of course, playing on that, saying that Trump was mentally ill. They're gonna prove it now. And see, some people probably notice it's a little bit cool this morning. Not watching YouTube here from the comfort of your heated home, you might not notice. But I'm just rambling, making loose associations. Isn't that part of the problem? Until you see it looks like that little dot of light is almost at the end of that cone trail, but it's not really. See, it goes beyond. And Mom got out of the home. Ever since I got up this morning, Mom was quickly walking through the home like she had a purpose. And I thought I knew something was up with that. It's in a way that Lisa can't tell 4-point-some miles away from the home. And she then proceeded to tell me that when I got out of the bathroom yesterday, that she said there's 2 boys. 2 boys. Where are the 2 boys? 2 boys. There's never been 2 boys in our family. Never, ever. And it's probably would be a blessing, if we had to. But if Jesus could, if he could reveal himself to Mom and let her see him and solve her Alzheimer's, solve my mental illness, I wouldn't need any antipsychotic anymore. Yeah. And it's not, I guess, the worst thing, but see right now up here, she's sitting in this chair up there. You can see her on the left. I heard her come out and I heard her sit down just a while ago. But some people say, why is this all happening to me? And then our church, so minimalist that it is, or was, because it's gonna be with us forever. Just like Herbert should have been gone, should have been buried in the ground and still alive at the same time. And Lisa doesn't want any part of it. To someone else who doesn't know who we are, who Herbert is, who Lisa is, they don't really care. They can't care. And Herbert said a lot of people's God was the kind of God they thought they could pray to them, get me and give me kind of prayers. And Herbert said we should ask what God's will is. Well, that's something right out of what my dad minimalistically told me. And he one time said that we can pray for food and clothing and nothing else. So this is exactly what he used to teach. So basically I wasn't to ask for a wife and different things. So some people say, well, why don't you quit it? Why don't you quit it? Everybody's got an idea. The women are lesbians. Marriage is going to pot. And people recommend I quit it. But it's just a ploy that God is using. See, there's a white light and a red light. And they're both red on top, 2 white. Someone was backing up. Earlier I was watching some My 3 Sons. There was a second school bus. I used to love watching My 3 Sons, and it would be on Nickelodeon, became Nick at Night about the PM time. It was a station, but now it's become Nick Jr. or Nickelodeon. I don't know, they don't call it Nickelodeon. That's in the day and age. It costs a nickel to put in a machine and it would entertain you. It'd be like one of those slideshow things you've seen, these antique museums with like movie thing, animation sequence. It's like a phonograph. The thing can wind up, or more advanced ones had electric motor. So anyway, this is getting long, and I thought there was a vehicle. So they want to prove that it makes no difference how fast that vehicle is going. The other one that was zipping up there, the other people who live from around here and whatnot are never, some of them drive like they own this place. And I saw some vehicle going like 40 or something, or at least definitely 30 along here, zipping up to the stop sign. Other older people from here are going slow. But I was going to say that when winter time comes, you know, people are going to need to slow down or they slip off the road. I don't know how many countless winters, it's always every single winter anymore, if there's a pickup truck or some four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive vehicle or whatever that's behind me and tailgating me, and oh, they want to go around so bad, but I'm just going real slow, trying not to run off the road because I've got two-wheel drive. It used to be a day and age that Max, my dad, he'd say, well, two-wheel beats rear-wheel, and maybe it did and does, but that doesn't mean that, you know, it doesn't. There's an airplane going south, lower right, over there underneath Jupiter. But it doesn't mean there's not something even better than two-wheel drive, which is, I mean, two-wheel being front-wheel drive. Front-wheel drive beat rear-wheel. There's something better than front. Dad explained that typically if they specify front-wheel, two-wheel drive, then it's usually front-wheel. Can't think right, my arm's tired. I switched positions on this camera. Of course I thought I'd make a mistake, and so I did. I'm tired of this. It's freaking getting cold enough. I'm a little bit angry sometimes because that fucking Pam Schwartz shit. She has to half be in my brain messing around with me. Happy Halloween, you ought to have fun putting your fucking mask on, pissing me off that you control no matter what. Battery power. Yeah, isn't that great? Now we have wasted away all the goodness we charged us up last night. I said it may dwindle a little. Oh, but heaven. Oh. So this time it could be the backside. If it was, I'd have to get off this road because they'd be coming around this way and going now, then turning left and going to turn right or left. No, it'll only be one way or the other. This freaking, either other people say, well, you get first dibs on. What are they doing? They're just stopped before the can't even see right or. And if I can prove my pro-Israelness, then see, everybody who's pro-Israel has to say, God bless Israel. There's no, in Jesus' name, there's no Israelites, there's no Israeli, because those things have gone away. Because even the Philistine guy, he calls them Israeli or Israel. And others put in Jesus' name, and that's not what they want to do. So, you know, it's short and simple is what they do. You know, I can just let this run until the battery goes, I guess, but I don't know if it would keep the movie. There's lots of young children who already know the answer. It's nice to know the answer. Be a freaking genius because Pam Schwartz knows that freaking word is a retarded. Make you hate, you better quit hating God.